In this video, I'll be discussing about the Hyper e-bike. Um, I did make a video on this 1 year ago on my other channel, and I said some things, and some things were a bit inaccurate. Um, I didn't get to say a whole lot because I was nervous on camera, and I wanted to hurry hurry up with the editing and stuff. But I never get to talk about like some little minor details that make a significant um detrimental um part that can make a big difference on the bike. So in this video I'm going to explain why you should not get this bike if you're getting it around Black Friday or something. Because I got mine around Black Friday around $300, but I'll tell more in the video. So I want to say about a month later, I started noticing the problem. It was a wear component issue that was occurring around August. I'll put it up on the screen around the time I uploaded it, the video, around I want about a couple weeks to the next month. Around the next month, it started to have some severe problems with it. Okay, so first off, we have rear, the rear hub motor on this bike. It's 250 watts at 36 volt, has a 36-volt battery. Um, Now the main issue that went wrong on this bike, and this pretty much summarizes the whole video, if I'm being honest, is the is a certain part on the bike where over time it can wear out, and that's cup, the rear cup of that attaches to the cassette on the hub motor. I don't know what the actual part for this is. I don't think there is an actual name for this, um, other than the attachment for the hub and the cassette. Now, this was the primary reason why I couldn't ride my e-bike. It wasn't the electrical aspect of it. It was it was basically some very bad threading in the gear hub, which I weighed around I want to say around 230 around that time last year. I rode this bike almost an entire year until until the threading came loose on the hub motor around August of last year. That's when it started. I I should have been riding it because I did get into an accident with a truck. I ran into I I it's a little bit more in detail, but what I want to say is, if, and this is my personal opinion, and I think this is probably what solves the answer, is I weigh too much. Um, and I was putting so much constant force on it every day because I had to ride my bike. I had to ride this bike to work every day because I couldn't drive. Um, it was very convenient. Um, it did what it was done. Um, a few mishaps, but pretty much got the job done every single day when I went to work. But this is now that I last year after I found this out, though, and I actually took apart the the motor and I saw what was wrong. I recommend not getting bikes like this at all because for the I like long term like bikes that I can actually repair, find parts for. But this you I searched everywhere on the internet for this, and there's nothing on the internet for this. You can repair it. I even took it to the shop, and there was no electrical issues, but they just said they couldn't fix it. Man. Like I tried it out, and it broke. The threading is just not fixable. So me and my mom, we tried. Um, she tried mostly her. I mean, I did too. We tried getting back to the company. Um, yeah, they didn't reply back. So the bike's just kind of been sitting there for about a year. It's a waste, man. Like, I hate seeing a bike like this like every day, but what can you do, man? Like I would definitely not get a bike like this because there's the company may or may not send you the right thing because as at the time that we messaged the company back, um, the manufacturer, they sent us some stuff. They sent us the wrong stuff. They sent us the um, they sent us some pedals and uh, gear and the main gear and some gearing for the bike, basically. Gear that attaches to the pedals. Um, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting a lot of stuff in this. But I know what it's called though. Yeah, that that's what they sent us. I don't know if they could have sent a wheel, like a whole wheel, but it was probably not worth it anyway because it was just gonna break. Even if I were to order a newer wheel, it might have still would have breaking down regardless if I got a new wheel. And that single piece right there would have um definitely um restrict me from repairing, and I I can't find a single thing about this part or area of on this on this bike or on any other bikes. Also, if you're wondering why the wires are all cut up and split in half, that's because I left the bike. I took apart the bike wheel when it was already unfixable, and I laid it on the side to where the cables pinch in between the attachment for the wheel and basically cut the wires over time. I left it there for a couple months, a lot of months. Um, I tried to solder them back together, um, but then I thought, is there any point of putting them back together because the bike hub is still broken and the return warranty has already expired. So it was about like 1 year. So, there was nothing for me. There was nothing else to do after that. I had other things to say about this bike, but this video will be too long. I just wanted to give a quick take on um, just what I felt about the bike, what was wrong about it, about the main part. I was working on other projects, which there will be new projects coming on this channel. It's just been taking a little while. The least I can do is give you good quality content in the near future. If you want to go check out my other channel, it's in the description, and I'll see you later.